online broadcast network, AFTERBUZZ TV. Over 20 million weekly downloads in over 150 countries, and your number one source for after-show entertainment. AFTERBUZZ TV, the destination for TV superfans, producing after shows for over 300 of your favorite TV shows, interviewing celebrities and showrunners, and bringing you behind-the-scenes exclusives. All thanks to E! Entertainment's Maria Menounos, producer Kevin Undergaro, and internet leader Akamai. Now, let the buzz begin!
The song makes me want to go to sleep. Right? It's like the sweetest little lullaby.
Yeah, for such an action-packed show.
I know. Welcome, AfterBuzzers, to another Outlander after show. If you haven't done so already, please subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/AfterBuzzTV, or you can check us out on SoundCloud and iTunes. Now, don't be shy. Leave us your comments with your thoughts and opinions below. We always want to hear from you. You can also tweet us with the hashtag ABTVOutlander. I'm your host, Lauren Ebersol. You can find me at The Fancy Hippie, and I'm here with my lovely co-host.
I'm Marielou Mandl. You can find me on all social media at Marielou Mandl.
All right.
I love that you like flirted with the audience a little bit. You're like, don't be shy.
I know. I hope they were into it.
No, I'm into it.
Thanks.
Leave comments for her because I want to see what else she said.
I want to flirt with Jamie.
Yeah, hello.
In particular. But what did you think of this episode?
Action-packed. But I was like, where's the sex, though? I mean, anytime there's an episode
Well,
with
compared to last episode, I wasn't here to talk to you about it. But what did you think? We're just going to sidetrack a bit. What did you think of? Yeah, the man bits.
Yeah, awesome. It was awesome.
Were you into it?
Well, like, I mean, I was into it as far as a movement forward in entertainment on television.
I'm with you there.
Yeah.
I felt very conflicted.
Yeah.
Because I was like, okay, I'm really happy we're seeing this because we see like lady bits all the time. So I was like, bravo for the man bits. I was like, I kind of don't want to look at that at the same time. But I have to say it was very good acting because it was kind of like a halfie, you know?
Yeah.
So bravo
There's
to...
a little flaccid wanker right there.
Anyway, moving on. What were your thoughts when we opened? We opened where we left off in the last episode with the gun being pointed to Jamie's head. Were you nervous?
Well, I was nervous because these, like, they can never get a break. They can never get a break. So I was like, oh, man. And I didn't read the books. And I believe you didn't read the book. So we're actually watching the show, getting the story for the first time. So I didn't, the whole reveal of like, oh, they're not there to actually kill Jamie.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, wah, wah.
Well, it's like I knew Jamie wasn't going to die, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a given. But I did get really nervous of how they were going to get out of it. And then we've got Jenny who comes out and says, that's my cousin, Jamie McTavish. I thought it was interesting that they used the same name, though.
Yeah. Smart, though, because then they don't have to, like, tell everyone, like, oh, this is actually Bob.
Yeah, in case they just, because they're used to calling him Jamie, if they slip up, they're not going to question it.
Yes, and Jenny, I love, like, what a bad bitch.
I know.
love her.
I was a little iffy on her in the beginning because she was so rude to Claire. And I was like, come on, really? She's so nice to you. But I get it. She was a bit threatened. Here was another woman coming into her home after she's been the only lady for so long. But I've definitely warmed up to her.
Yeah.
She's got some attitude. I like it.
And then she came in quick with a resolution for this. She's like, oh, don't worry. Like, cool as a cucumber. Don't worry, that's my cousin.
Oh, yeah. She's a smart one.
Yeah.
But then we get to, we learn that they're there to actually protect them from the redcoats. So it's a good thing, but they're still a little shady. And at the dinner table, they're going off about kind of how Ian knew Jamie, and then they're saying that they were in France together and they fought together. And then the main guy, do you remember his name? Is it Talon?
Taryn McQuire.
Taryn McQuire is like, something's not right here.
You could tell this guy's the leader. You could tell he's really smart.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, oh, how are they going to get past this guy? Which it ends up that they don't totally, but he buys it enough.
Exactly. But these, first of all, the creepy guy with the face that was all deformed.
Yeah.
Like, I had to look away from my TV. Like, they really played him up as this, like, creepy, sleazy, slimy guy. And when they set all that hay on fire outside, I mean, how rude. Like, the worst dinner guests ever.
Yeah.
They just come in, take all their food, burn all their hay for winter, and
Boots on the
expect
table.
everybody to be cool with it. Like, no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
But Jamie just gets out his, he whew. I need to be like cooled down, because when I talk about Jamie, I get like a little flustered, because does he just do everything?
He's perfect.
He is perfect. He's
perfect.
like sensitive. He fought those guys to where he had them all like down on their knees and at his mercy. And then, the other guy comes out and says, I want you to ride with me. But Jamie's too good of a guy to do that. But he impresses me every time.
Every time.
Every single time.
Yes. And like even this time, we didn't really get any shirtless Jamie in this one. But still, I was like, oh, Jamie.
Right?
Stop it. Don't stop it.
Don't stop. Keep going. And I apologize to the viewers out there who have actually read the books, because you know a lot more than we do, though I'm really excited to kind of not know, because it's so fun to see it all unfold. But I keep wondering every episode, when is she going to go back to real time? Did she actually try to go back to real time and it just didn't work? Which is why she, went back with Jamie. But I mean, they're in love.
So in love.
So in love.
Yeah,
So
I would be.
I know.
Yeah, especially now, like, if I were Claire and now I've seen Blackjack, who looks just like my real life husband, I don't know if I could go back to Frank.
Right?
Like, I'm sorry, Frank, but you come from a long line of jerks.
I mean, it's got to be really shaded by the fact that he is identical, like you said. You could never look at Frank the same way. At least I don't think so.
Yeah.
But we can get into the scenes for the next later. But what if he dies? What if they kill the Redcoat?
It would mess up time-space continuum would
Everything
implode.
Completely implode. Maybe the Scots would win. I don't anything could happen. But moving on, one of my favorite part about this episode was Jenny going into labor.
Yes.
The water breaks, and then Claire realizes the baby is breached. And this was one of the moments in the show, I'm sure you have these as well, where I go, thank God I don't live in this time period.
Yeah. Absolutely. Right? I was like, give her the drugs.
I know. It's like, is she gonna die? Is the baby gonna die? You can't cut her open. There's no C-sections. That's not a thing. I got really nervous for Jenny.
Like, Claire just has to reach up in there and pull that baby out. But it was that was hard for me to watch, because baby birthing stuff is hard for me to watch always. I don't know. Have you had a kid? No, I haven't either.
I'm still trying to get abs.
Terrifying.
Yeah, no, it's horrifying. And I thought that scene was so interesting too, where Claire asks Jenny about what it's like to be pregnant. And she really goes and she describes it in some graphic detail.
Yeah.
And I definitely got a little bit uncomfortable towards the end of that, where I think she said something of like, he empties himself inside of you. And I was like, whoa, Jenny.
Yeah, it's like that, but so much worse.
TMI. This is getting, yeah. But also, one other thing that has been in the back of my mind with all of these episodes, because Jamie and Claire have done it so much. And we knew that she had some trouble getting pregnant in real time. But it was never like solidified, like she can't have kids.
Right.
So every episode I'm like, how is she not pregnant yet?
Yeah.
Like, I swear, one of these times she's going to get knocked up, and then how does she go back to present day? If she does go back to present day, is that baby, how old is that baby? Is that baby still there? These are the questions that everybody else probably knows.
Yeah. I hadn't thought too much about it, because I was like, oh, great, sex scenes. Like, it's TV, whatever.
So I'm thinking far too much when I'm watching Outlander.
Except for this one, when they were talking about the baby, when like Jenny's telling her about like childbirth and like stuff like that, then I was like, what's their like protection method? Like, is he pulling
I know.
out?
I'm like, is this pull-out method? Like, what is?
No.
But then we see with Claire talking to Jamie and telling him, because, well, to back it up a bit, this guy comes in, Horrocks, and he notices Jamie. And Jamie's like, uh-oh, this guy's gonna totally rat me out. And then, of course, it's that he wants something, and he wants money from Jamie. And Ian says, take this money. Your father buried this money. Like, you should use it. And Jamie's all prideful, and he's like, I'm never gonna use that money. That's for my sons or my daughters. And Claire's like, well, by the way,
maybe I should have told you, but well, you could see she's really hurt by that, because she wants to give him that, and you could tell when Jamie says that he's like really trying to build a legacy. And he's like, oh, this is for you and all my children that we're going to fill this house with. And she's like, dang.
Yes.
Oh.
But Jamie being Jamie and being
God.
the perfect specimen he is, he's like, that's okay, Claire. It's all right.
So many things could
all
go
I
wrong.
need is
It's
you.
probably better.
Yeah, if you died in childbirth, my life would be meaningless. You know? And you're like, really, Jamie? Are you this good of a guy?
Is adoption a thing back in those days?
Probably not.
Yeah, probably not. They just like let those kids fend for themselves.
Probably. Maybe there is, but I bet Claire would find a way for there to be some form of adoption. But no, I don't think so.
Yeah.
At least you don't have to go through some sort of agency.
You probably just go pick one up. You're like, little kid, you
you
got
find
parents?
one on the street that like some like evil, person abandoned.
Yeah.
But okay, so we go back to the birthing, trying to move the baby around. She can't get it to flip.
And then so interesting that Jenny didn't want the men to know that there was an issue. She's like, you don't worry them with that. You tell them the baby's coming, but don't tell him there's a problem.
I know.
I was like, no, you tell everyone.
Right? I got really mad when the crew of guys who had come in, they heard her screaming upstairs. They're like, shut your trap. I was like, excuse me.
Yes.
Excuse me. Which I always think it's so crazy, like I said, about, women living in that time and not having any rights whatsoever. And then you think of Claire, who's coming from a period of time that to us in present day, you had not very many rights back then either. But even her time period compared to what she's gone back to is so drastically different.
It's hard place to live. Jeez. Especially with like Claire and Jenny are both such strong females, but they still have to live within these boundaries.
I love that they're getting along so well now, though. It's nice. I think it took a little friction in the beginning, but then we see Jenny wants her to put the ring away and pulls out the little snake that Willie, who died from smallpox, little brother, made for Jamie
on his 5th birthday, named Sonny.
So cute.
Yeah.
And of course, Jenny's like, give it to him
and
for
Claire
me.
Says, no, you'll give it to him.
I know.
I was like, all right, guys.
You guys saw that one coming. But so then we back to Jamie. We get Jamie going with Horrocks, and he goes to give him the money. And this greedy little guy is saying, oh, no, I want more now. What did you think was going to happen?
Well, this guy had to die. It was interesting because the way that they had them like blocked in the shot, like the guy Horrocks is way up high and then Jamie's low. So like it's a power thing. And Jamie's at a disadvantage. So I was like, this guy, the only way we're going to get rid of him is he has to die. And it had to be somebody else, not one of the two that were in the scene. Because I was like, they're not going to get in a battle. That guy would just shoot him.
Yeah.
Because he's like above him.
I know. It was like, I got really nervous and I didn't see the Ian part of it coming. And I'm so glad it did. And, all of a sudden we see him. He's basically skewered.
Yes.
And, but then he's shaking. He's so nervous. I got really afraid that he was going to die of a heart attack. Did you? I got really scared.
I wasn't sure how Ian would, like, I thought maybe he would pass out or something. Not necessarily die from a heart attack, but like,
God, I am dramatic when I watch this show.
Well, I mean, it can get dramatic. So maybe you're thinking more along what would actually happen. I'm like too realistic. I was like, oh no, probably not. No, but like with him standing up high, like we learn about Horrocks a little bit that he knows how to ambush and that he's shady. We learn a lot about him.
Yeah, we know he's a traitor.
Later, it makes sense the things that he does in the end. He's a bad guy.
Yeah. Then we go back to the dinner table and this guy's asking around again. He's suspicious of Jamie.
Taryn is like, so I know math.
Yeah.
3 guys left, 2 guys came back. What's the deal?
You sounded just like him.
Yeah. I translate everything into like modern day conversation.
Perfect. And I love that Jamie just laid it out there. He's like, listen, I'm a wanted man. He was going to kill me. He was going to threaten me. So I got rid of him. And the guy's like,
good.
Great.
Also, I didn't like him anyway.
Did you see that coming?
No, but it did make me laugh out loud.
I know,
I was
right?
like, Oh,
I was like, wow,
great.
all this build up for nothing.
That resolved
could have been
all of it.
But then he's like, okay, well, now you killed him. I need an extra man. So guess what? You're coming with me.
Yeah, because Taran had a little man crush on Jamie, where he's like, I need a guy like you. I need a fighter. I need a warrior. Like,
yeah. Jamie appeals to the masses.
Yeah. Everyone likes Jamie, even the bad guys.
Even the bad guys.
As we learned last week.
Yes. Could you believe that?
What? I was in shock. That
I
did
kind
shock
of
me.
saw it coming, like, as they started. I was like, oh, I bet that he wants a piece of Jamie. And sure enough, he did.
Yeah.
But yeah, they go riding, and Claire goes and gives him Swarmy. Is it Swarmy? Is that his name?
What is it? It's not Swarmy.
It's not Swarmy. It's cuter than Swarmy. Swanee. Swanee. Gives him Swanee.
Swarmy's a cute name for a snake.
I love Swarmy. So gives him this. He's so excited about it, and then they like make out hardcore.
Yes.
And I was like, oh, this is, and my first thought was, oh man, he is going off to like potentially go fight some people and put himself in danger, and you guys don't get to do it again before he goes.
And I love it because she's like, you better come back or I'm going to go out and get you and grab you by your red curls and drag you back. You're not going to like it. And he's like,
he was super into it.
What makes you think I won't like it? I was like, ooh, he's going to like it.
I know, feisty. And I was so surprised though that Jenny was like, leave, go, both of you go. I'm like, you're about to pop out a baby. Don't you want your husband around for this?
And you also potentially
got one
will die.
leg. He can't run very far. What do you expect? But she was totally cool with it. Baby is born. It's a baby girl. She was not expecting that.
Yep. But I loved that when she was like, you're going to have to get me a drink. And she's like, well, the baby's going to come out drunk. And she's like, well, then at least she'll come into the world a true Scotsman.
Exactly.
All right.
But I mean, to do it, she was in labor for a long time with
They're
no
crawling
drugs.
around and like trying to like make the baby move. I was like
baby
I don't
doggy
like this
style.
game.
I know. Which, by the way, I'm not a nurse. I did not go to nursing school. I don't know exactly what you learn, but does it seem like Claire has an absurd amount of knowledge for somebody who's just a nurse? And I don't mean like just a nurse in a bad thing. I mean that she's not a doctor, but she like full on knows how to like get out a breech baby, and she knows all about these herbs, and I don't know. Her knowledge just really impresses me.
Well, the herb stuff I think was a hobby of hers.
Okay.
And then a lot of the stuff in battle, I understand how she can dress wounds because she was at war for like years.
That I get. But
the
sure.
baby thing, I was like, you do know a lot.
Yeah,
That's
she's just a really good
convenient.
student. Yeah, she's very type A. So
that's true.
Yeah, but then we get the boys go out to battle, and they were betrayed.
Dun dun dun.
Betrayed by Horrocks.
Yeah, because they roll up and Jamie like looks around. He's like, he catches on. Like he's the one that's like, yeah, totally knows how to make an ambush happen. There's no way out. Oh my gosh.
Yep.
Run or not run, but like get ready.
And then Claire's sitting there waiting for Jamie to walk through that entryway, and Jenny's
so heartbreaking.
She's got the baby in her arms.
Please?
And she's waiting, and
I could have went home, but I didn't. I'm waiting for you.
I love your voices. This is fun. But Jenny comes out and is like, I stared at that entryway for 4 years. He always comes home. And then I love like how they fake you out with the guy with the curly hair. So you think it's Jamie. It's like, you're not fooling me.
No.
I know that's not Jamie.
I know what's happening here.
Yeah.
There's no way he was just going to come home and it would be all good.
And the redcoats got him.
No. Yeah.
Back to square one.
Yes. But well, there's only a few episodes left in the season.
I know, it's so short.
Yeah.
These seasons are so short, and then it goes away for so long.
Yes.
I wish it didn't do that.
Well, I mean, like, maybe in the interim we'll end up reading the books because we're going to have to know.
Exactly. I know you and I are going to be like, we need more. We give up. We're finding out.
Yes, and everybody else is like,
and then
we already know.
All our viewers are going to be like, finally, girls.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Well, I messed up a little bit because I was trying to do some research on the show, and then I got some information from books further along, and I was like, dang it.
I know
too much.
You know too much.
It's just like one little thing. I won't tell you,
Yeah.
but it's now I know it. It's changes.
Right. Well, should we go into predictions?
Yeah.
There's the spooky music.
And now,
I feel like I'm in a
your
nightclub.
AFTERBUZZ TV.
So these lights going off.
Also, how cool was that watch that they had? The like skull watch.
It was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. And that was part of what was used to kind of, he had to deliver the watch for his freedom. Your freedom don't matter because you're dead now.
Yes. Whoops.
Yep. Oops.
Oh.
But next time, the scenes from the next, I like that she's getting the old band of guys together.
Yeah.
But she comes in, or at least what it looks like is that she is saying, listen, I'm in charge. Like, you are all, I need your help, but let's do this, and you're not bossing me around.
Yeah.
And she's just riding on her horse, like, all badass.
I love
like,
it.
Go Claire.
Yeah. And I wasn't quite sure from what we saw, does Jenny go with her? Is it like
Yes.
two of them together?
Yes. I was like, you just had,
Awesome.
no. You just had a baby.
Well, like, listen, like, she
You
just had a
have
baby.
another
The
kid at
guy was
home.
going to roll out. So it's just switch.
I know, but a newborn baby kind of needs its mom. Especially in that time, it needs milk and stuff. You know, I don't know. I guess she could leave it with, you know, what I forget her name. The lady she kept giving Jamie off to, like kid Jamie off to. She's like, take him away. I was like, oh, jeez.
Okay.
All right.
She's like, let's go get some bread and honey.
Yeah, but I could see by Jenny's personality that there was no way she was letting Claire go off without her.
4 years already. And she's like, man, I'm not going to lose my brother again.
Right? Has barely had him home, and her husband's out there too. So, oh no, her husband's back. So yeah, but Jamie, she's not. Oh my gosh, her poor husband.
Yeah.
Poor husband goes away, finally comes home, and she's like, see ya. Going on an adventure.
Yeah.
I mean, good for her.
So I don't know. I think that they're definitely going to eventually get Jamie back. I feel good about saying that.
They'll definitely get. There will be more sex.
Yes.
In the future of the show. I predict that.
But I was like, what else can they do?
I definitely
like,
predict that.
They've like done like some S&M stuff. They had like him going down on her. They had
I know.
like the wang. Like I was like,
we're like, we get it, Jamie. You're really good at what you do.
yeah, awesome.
Yeah.
It's okay. I'll take more.
Do you think we'll see more man bits?
Yeah. Here's
I
to
agree
hoping.
with that. Man bits.
Yeah,
We'll
man
definitely see lady bits. We'll know,
Yeah,
we
well,
know
that's
that
like-
for sure. Awesome. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Definitely leave your comments below. Let us know what you think. Let us know what your predictions are, and we're excited to see you next week.
Where can we follow you?
Oh, duh. You can follow me at The Fancy Hippie on all social media, and you can go to thefancyhippie.com.
Yeah, and you can find me on all social media at Marielou Mandl.
See ya.
Goodbye.
From executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later.
The views expressed herein are those of the hosts only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.
That was fun. You are fantastic.